Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Walking the Blunt Blade. I want to have a bit of a discussion this morning, to clear up some things, to see if I'm ultimately insane, or maybe, as I suspect, most of the planet. Oh dear. Anyway, here's the thing. Recently I discovered there was such a thing as a fetish group for foreskins. I'm hoping, by my understanding, that doesn't make people collecting them. So we have a fetish group for something that is, 100% normal. In the past, I've understood that women supposedly prefer the look of a penis without a foreskin. We call it the cut and uncut look. Now, we've proven a long time ago that removing a foreskin has absolutely no medical advantages whatsoever, or advantages of any kind, unless there is, of course, a medical problem to start off with. So, I have questions. Who started the trend? Why did we start the trend? I think it's fair to say at this point, in case you're wondering, I'm German. I'm uncut. Likewise, I'm sorry, my son. I chose not to have my son cut, because again, there's absolutely no benefits in doing so, and I personally find it barbaric. So, did we do it out of religious reasons? Because we haven't done it out of medical reasons, and even though it was pushed for a little while, oh, it's clean, it's clean, it's clean, it's actually not clean. If you teach your sons how to clean their penis, kind of like you would teach a girl how to wipe herself properly, there's no issues. So I'm assuming it has to be religious reasons that started it all. Or maybe, and I'm not trying to be racist or hurtful, if it was Jews traveling through a desert that had no access to water, maybe they were getting a lot of infections and it made a lot of sense. I don't know. This day and age, there's no reason to not have one. It's kind of mindlessly like plopping your tonsils out. And, in the medical profession, you used to think they had no role to play. I just cut them out. Everything has a role to play. There's a reason we have it. So if it happened for religious reasons, then who, in their right mind, is to say they are wiser than God? Well, we obviously don't need it. We'll just cut it off and throw it away. And better yet, if God had have insisted, listen, we don't need that, just cut it off and throw it away, what a sadistic kind of God that would be. You see where I'm going with this? And if we continue to keep circumcising this day and age, we understand it's not for medical reasons. You can do it out of religious reasons, as much as they don't make any sense. Then isn't that kind of abusive? It's kind of like getting your little girl's ears pierced when she's like a baby, going, oh, isn't she cute? Well, shouldn't she have a choice in that? I've left my son's foreskin on. I've never gotten my kids christened, any of them, because I think it should be their choice. I'll never deny them any of that. I'll be the first standing in line if they want to get baptized. But I don't think having a pedophile in a dress sprinkle water on their head is, makes them any better than anyone else or any safer to go to heaven. That's nonsense. It makes absolutely no sense. I've been able to teach my daughters how to clean themselves properly, as I have my son, so there's never been, if there's been infections, they've been quick and dealt with. Like, why aren't we circumcising or sewing up girls? You understand what I'm saying? I'm hoping this is causing some kind of thought processes going. If nothing else, you can leave hate comments underneath. I'm not trying to be rude or racist or sexist or, anti-religion. I'm just questioning the logic behind all of this. Anyway, if we are going to question the sexism, is it done out of modern convenience this day and age? Doctors say, would you like him snipped or not? I don't have time to teach him how to use the toilet and clean himself. That's kind of sexist, isn't it? If you're going to do it for your daughter. Oh, I struggle with humanity, as you can probably tell. So, to snip or not to snip? That is the question. And then, more importantly, why would be the better question. Oh dear. Why do we need to baptize little kids when, or christen little kids when they have no idea what it's about? Someone told me it was to make sure they go to heaven if they get hit by a truck. Again, what kind of sadistic God would not allow a child into heaven because on the way to the christening we got hit by a truck? It just makes no sense, people. I would love to hear everyone's thoughts. This is the longest video I've ever shot. Love to hear your thoughts on circumcision, defacing your kids with piercings, and the whole christening or gig. Is there anyone that religious out there that feel they need to get the kids christened? My son wants to get baptized. I'm happy to support him with that. Both my kids, all three of my kids, asked me when they were ready, Papa, can we get our ears pierced? Not a problem. Let's go. I'll hold your hand, we'll do it. I don't need to be, hold that kind of power to decide what's best for people at such a young age. They don't even... It makes no sense. All right. That said, God bless everyone this morning. Cheers.